We know 2020 hasn't been easy for anyone, and that's especially true for membership organizations. How are you supposed to build connections with your members when you can't even meet in person? To help combat the distance, many organizations are turning to virtual events. But because it's such a new field, it can be hard to know how to succeed. Over at Wild Apricot, we ran a survey to learn how organizations were growing their membership, raising funds, and engaging attendees with virtual events. And now we're sharing their learnings with you. If you want to check out the full report, you can find a link to download it in the description box below. Or just keep watching this video to learn the 5 most important things before running another virtual event. Number 1. In 2020, the number of virtual events being run by membership organizations has more than doubled. 42% of organizations said they ran a virtual event in 2019 or in the earlier part of 2020, and an additional 42% said that they plan to do so later in the year. What this means is that if you don't run virtual events, you're likely missing out on a great way to keep your members engaged and interested in your organization. It also means that to stand out, you need to try a few different types of events. Number 2, virtual events are much less expensive to run than in-person events. In fact, 84% of organizations reported that they spent less money on running a virtual event compared to running an event in person. We know that membership organizations are often strapped for cash, so virtual events are a great way to try new fundraising techniques or just run your usual events for less money. Number 3, if you're looking to raise money at your virtual event, don't forget to share your donation page. Our survey respondents reported that that was the most effective fundraising technique that they tried. Your supporters are ready to donate. They're just waiting for you to ask. Number 4, we have some good news. Your virtual event is likely to be more successful than you think. Out of the organizations who had yet to run a virtual event, only 34% felt very confident that they would hit their goals. However, 56% of organizations who had already run a virtual event said that they were very successful in achieving their goals. So take heart. Your virtual event is likely to go better than you think. Number 5, our final tip. Remember how we said your virtual event was likely to be successful? Well, that's not the case if you don't engage your attendees. Even though only 10% of respondents said that they were unsuccessful, that number was 150 times higher amongst the group who said they didn't do anything to engage their attendees. So if you want some tips on how to make sure your event is interesting, check out the full report in the description box below. And there you have it. The 5 most important things to keep in mind when running a virtual event. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you try out these tips, let us know how it goes in the comments.